Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam, and for today's pizza recipe, we are going to be making a pesto chicken pizza, and it's going to have a nice crispy crust on it. You already seen me make the dough from my last week's video, so we're just gonna reuse that same dough and make this delicious pesto chicken pizza. I'm so excited, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So if you guys like pizza recipes, please subscribe and keep watching. Alright guys, so from my last week recipe, you already saw how to make the pizza dough. So this is what it looks like. It's doubled in size. And so now I'm just going to lightly dust my countertop, which is clean, with a little bit of flour. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the pizza dough out. And it should be nice and soft. Perfect. Alright. And then I just want to make sure my hand and the pizza dough is all very nicely coated in flour. Alright, and then you just kind of do this motion. Fun fact, guys, I used to work at a pizza place back in high school, so I used to make pizzas all the time. But you kind of just like stretch with one hand, pull with the other, making sure that it doesn't become too thin. But for me, the fun part of making pizza at home and making the crust at home is that it doesn't resemble a circle. I like that it doesn't resemble a circle because that means it's homemade, it's made with love, and so I'm okay with that, but you know, you guys just work with it, make it a circle. You can totally use like a roller, but I really don't care as much to make it look so perfectly circular. So anyways, I think that looks great. I have a pan right here, pizza pan. You can use just a tray as well. And then just gonna try to shape it a little bit better. It's a really forgiving dough too, so even though it doesn't look perfect, it's gonna rise in the oven while it bakes perfectly. So, all right, so now I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll show you guys how I top this. All right, so since this is a pesto chicken pizza, the main ingredient has to be pesto. So this is a store-bought one that I bought from Costco. It was on sale and theirs is really good and one of my favorites, which is why I just bought it. But if you want to make a homemade one, that is also very delicious. So I'm just gonna take about a couple tablespoons, not much, because it is very flavorful, and spread it, leaving a tiny bit, I'll show you guys, like about that much of a crust around it, because I am gonna put the cheese on this one. Okay, so just work it all the way around. All right, that looks perfect. So now I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. So what I have in front of me is some diced chicken breast. And I had a rotisserie chicken that I bought from the store, and I just diced the breast part of that into little cubes. And then I have some julienne red onions, a little bit of black olives, and then mozzarella cheese. So, again, you can play around with whatever topping you have. A lot of times, if I'm making pizza, I will just look in the fridge and pull out all of the different veggies that I have and just add it on, because pizza tastes good with whatever. All right, so this was about one of the chicken breasts that I just cubed up. So that looks good. Now I'm gonna add some red tomatoes. Ooh, that was a lot right in the middle. If you guys are not an onion fan, then just leave it out. I love it. That looks good. Some black olives. I love black olives. Not a lot of people do, but I think it goes really well with this pizza. All right. And then, of course, one of the pizzas that I make has to have some decent amount of cheese on it, guys. So this one is gonna have a good, healthy amount of mozzarella cheese. A little less than a cup, so probably about 3/4 of a cup. I still don't go overboard on the cheese because you still want to enjoy, but eat balanced. All right, so that looks great. I have my oven preheated at 475. This is gonna go in for about 20 minutes, maybe halfway through at 10 minutes. Just rotate your pizza pan just so it cooks evenly everywhere. So, and then I can't wait for you guys to see it after it's done. All right, guys, my pizza just came out of the oven and it looks beautiful. I might have kept it in the oven a little too long, so definitely check it when you guys make yours so it doesn't get extra crispy, but you know what? Still gonna be delicious. So since it is a basil pesto chicken, I'm gonna add some fresh basil to the top of this, and then it's taste testing time. All right, taste testing time. Yum. You guys, pizza is one of my favorites. I'm gonna put extra basil on mine. Yum. So this one is, as you can see, a thinner one, not like the other one that I made. So, but still, if you look at the bottom of it, it's still nice and crispy. Got a little crust. All right, guys. It's gonna be hot. Ooh. Yeah. So good, guys. Oh my gosh. And you know, when I go out and get pizza, one of my favorite types of pizzas are actually the big old thin crust ones. This is exactly like it. It's nice and thin, which means a lot of crispiness to it. It's also better too. You don't have that much bread. So you guys, if you like pesto, if you like chicken, definitely try this one out. Of course, you can kind of substitute any of the toppings as you like. But yeah, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced. We are going to be making a pesto pizza. And for today's pizza recipe, we are going